Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 3. So as we should all know, during the Season 2 finale of The Flash, when Barry and the Hunter Zolomon Zoom fight concluded, Time Wraiths, who we had been introduced to earlier that season, flew in and took Zoom with them, even though it wasn't like 100% explained to us why. But it's basically due to him messing with time, even worse than Barry. Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe that, right? But anyway, before Zoom was properly taken away by those two Time Wraiths, he was disfigured and transformed into another iconic character in Flash lore, that being the Black Flash. Not to be confused with the Black Racer, they are different characters. I just need to make that clear because a lot of people still get that confused. Now, with Zoom becoming Black Flash and being taken into the unknown, he is still open to return, right? Yes, that is correct. But I guess the big questions around this are why will he return, as well as when will he return? Well, we may have got some hints at this thanks to an interview from TV Guide magazine that they did with Teddy Sears, who played Hunter Zolomon or Zoom, or also like the fake Jay Garrick. He was asked whether or not we might see the Black Flash appear this season, that being Season 3. He didn't give a definitive answer, but he did state that the Flash showrunners have talked about doing a Black Flash storyline someday. Now, Teddy Sears had this to say: Zoom has been transformed into Black Flash, who has quite a place in the mythology of the Flash. He's like the Grim Reaper for speedsters. Andrew Kreisberg, the head writer and executive producer, has talked about their interest in having a Black Flash return at some point in the series. Now, Teddy Sears does bring up in the interview that he is on the new reboot of the 24 TV series, which does bring up some restrictions at the moment in regards to, scheduling and getting time to film on other shows. But he also went on to say this as well: it would be a lot of fun to drop back into that world. We'll just have to see if the guys on the other end feel the same way. It sounds like they do, but it's funny. Now I belong to Fox, so there's lots of people that would have to give a thumbs up, but I really hope so. So now that we have heard what Teddy had to say, what should we take from all of this that he has said? The first thing to bring up is the fact that he didn't give a definitive answer to whether or not he would be back this season on The Flash. In the past with other people, this usually means they are most likely going to appear, but obviously don't want to spoil or speak too early. But in this case, he probably hasn't been informed yet, as one, they haven't actually written the episode he would appear in this season, and two, they might not actually use him as the Black Flash character. And what I mean by this is that they actually might use the Tony Todd voice, like the Zoom, demon voice, if you want to call it that, and have like a stunt double in the suit, and they'll use like CGI to change the face of Black Flash. This makes it 20 times easier and a lot cheaper because they don't have to pay Teddy Sears to come back, and also it's easier because if he is busy on that 24 TV series and can't come back, then they could just use Black Flash whenever and don't have to worry about getting his voice because they can use the Tony Todd voice, which I'm actually thinking would be the more logical thing to do, use the Tony Todd voice, because when they said Black Flash got created last season, I just thought that that's what would happen, like the Zoom voice, when he's got the mask on, would be the voice of Black Flash. But as I said earlier, the two big questions around the Black Flash returning this season are why will he return and when will he return? These two questions sort of go like hand in hand, but I will start with why will he return? And to answer this simply, to take Savitar. If he is to return this season, this is the way that makes the most sense in my opinion. Obviously he could take Wally, Barry, Jesse, or even Jay Garrick, but as I said, taking Savitar makes more sense. What I can see taking place is Barry along with Wally mainly, but possibly also other members of the Flash family, teaming up and weakening Savitar down to the point where Black Flash shows up, takes Savitar, but also along with this scares the hell out of the other speedsters there because they learn of his existence, but in particular Barry, as he is now aware fully of what Zoom has become. Because if you go back and watch the season 2 finale, he gets like a really good front row seat, if you want to call it that, of seeing Zoom being transformed into Black Flash. So he knows exactly what he's seeing. He knows that the person that's going to take Savitar is Zoom, but transformed. And you never know, Black Flash could say something to Barry, which would be pretty damn awesome as well. And to answer the second question of when will he return, obviously it goes hand in hand with that answer. It's obviously the finale, but just for that short amount of time. But it also leads on to stuff that we can see in season 4 or 5 especially depending on what, Black Flash could possibly say to Barry, or how Barry could react to seeing Zoom now as the Black Flash. But just quickly before we end the video, I'm going to upload one more video, most likely before Christmas time in Australia at least. But if you obviously don't watch that video in time, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. It's been an insane year for this channel. I'll obviously make a video, most of you will probably see another video before the new year. But just before Christmas, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, or whatever holiday you do celebrate, whether it's Hanukkah or something else. But it's hard to express in words how much I appreciate all the support, whether it's a like, whether it's just a nice comment, whether it's a subscription or anything like that, or just viewing my videos alone. It's awesome that I have this fan base now. Even though I don't like using the word fan base, I find it a bit strange. But any support that I do get is awesome, and it's, as I said, it's hard to express how much I do appreciate it. Yeah, so just to wrap that up, Merry Christmas and just happy holidays to everyone that's watching this video, and hopefully you have a nice couple of days. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be very much appreciated. If you could leave a like on it, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of all of this? Do you think we'll see Black Flash show up again this season? Or do you think it'll be in like a season 4 or a season 5 when we'll finally see Black Flash pop out of wherever he has been hiding? And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys, and goodbye.